Apparently it's in Youth Deep. As far to the west, you receive a detailed information. Uh-huh. That's not that far. You'd back away slowly. I mean, I'm keeping them at a safe-ish distance. Besides, I can gallop if I have to. I'm just gonna say goodbye. They do have negative thoughts of me. But like I said, I don't think they're going to just attack me unprompted. I want their shirts or a breastplate, because my shirt is damaged and I don't have a breastplate. Holy shit, it just keeps going. Who's in charge here? So what do you think would happen if I started singing? Where's a dragon when you need one? Right? If this kills me, chat. Oh, I can't sing, but I can... Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to give a sermon concerning the value of martial prowess. All right, now we gotta wait for it to finish. Well, the thing is, those guys were bandits that were aggressive towards me and were already red dots before I started talking, Fuckrock. These guys aren't aggressive. I mean, this is a big audience to raise your social skills with. That's for sure. I should just start accusing random ones in there of being a were-creature. The problem is it would take a long time because the game's got a lot of different dudes it's got to process. Good news is they haven't started murdering me, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I don't... Is your social XP amplified based on how many people you're talking to? Because that seems kind of busted. They all just stand up. Uh-oh. This preacher is okay. Well, at least I'm, you know, this preacher's middling. Well, it wasn't the most inspiring speech, I suppose. I saw a human preach on the value of martial prowess, and it's boring. You know, I'm not surprised. Oy vey. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I did not gain much XP at all for that. Aren't most sermons? Yeah, that's what I was like. That kind of checks out. That's a lot of footprints. Although I'll bet you walking through this area would just instantly, like instantly, get you a legendary tracking. I do feel zealous after giving a sermon, though. Let's tell a story about a person or creature. I'm going to talk about how, do I want to say that I did it? This is going to be a really quick way to gain a lot of renown really quickly. And if somebody here liked that dude, that might be a problem. So maybe not. Shout out to everybody. Bypass greeting. I'm gonna ask them why they're traveling. Some random dude's like, I'm on an important mission. Any troubles? Yeah, no, they don't seem to be too concerned about the fact that there's definitely a war going on. They're really concerned about this Yeti, though. I don't care. Man, if only I could just summon a meteorite. All right, well, I'm going to walk away from that because there's no fucking way I can fight that and win. And also, like, I'm not sure what else I can do aside from trying to talk to all of them. Well, I found the end of the army. Somebody back there with particularly good gear. Man, if they all just aggroed me all of a sudden, I'd be fucked. Kind of wish that there was like some person of note here. Because if this was like a goblin army, it is highly possible that there would just be like a king somewhere in the crowd. Or like the demonic master somewhere in the crowd. There could be like a noble here somewhere. So I'm just going to kind of skim. Because it is entirely possible that there could be somebody important here. This would be great free XP for an element. No, it wouldn't. This would take 12,000 years to finish a single round of combat. What are you talking about, man? You'd have to play in like with ASCII turned on, probably. Or like if you had necromancy or something, just like kill one dude and watch chaos ensue. I mean, the save file for this world is sitting on my Discord, too. It's in the save sharing room. It's the most recent one posted. It's the same world as my vampire fortress, so just retire the fortress and settle up here, and you too can mess around with this. Man. All right, well, that is wild. What are these? It's just like a line of patrols? This world is nuts. Because there's another army that big, like down here somewhere, which I've seen a couple times. It's faded in and out of vision. Find anything interesting for the wiki, Mound Maker? Well, now the question is, where do I want to go? Yeah, there's another army. It's not as big as that one, but it's bigger than most of them. Actually, is it as big? No, it's not as big as that one. But that's another not small army. Kill the Yeti and brag about it? I mean, I think it's this, right? Sure, why not? Something to do. I don't think the water's frozen. Nope, it is not. Well, wish me luck. Horse can't swim. God damn. That our horse is smart and is like, dumb human, don't make me swim. Crossing this river is going to be a challenge. Actually, hey, look, I can cross it down here. Excellent. Freeze the water with Ice Blast? I don't think it works that way. I mean, here, I'll show you. If I do capital X... See? Doesn't do anything. I could jump in, but... Oh, I see that worked. It's a pretty cool volcano. I've actually thought about settling on this volcano. That's all good. But they did have it right when vampirism bring to not being able to communicatable someone who got commutable from someone who got from drinking vampire blood. It also seems that maybe due to something transferring the save vampirism in your fort. Your fort is no longer transmissible. Oh, when you retire and reclaim a fort, you can't, like, all liquids are, all contaminants are cleared. So like mud, blood, dirt, like the game doesn't remember where they are because that's not locked to the world. It's instance based. So if you retire the fort and try to reclaim it, what'll happen is, excuse me, if you retire a fort and try to go in there with adventure mode, like you won't be able to get vampirism. Found your dwarf fortress stuff a while ago. You enjoy them? Looking for advice though. While I'm visiting other forts as an adventurer, my FPS drops to a slog. Is any advice to improve it? Dense areas run slow. The good news is they run a shit ton better than they used to. But they still run slow. So unfortunately, no, I don't have any advice on how to improve it. You've been killing dwarves and making new blood pools, and actually the blood was still there in the well. Oh, really? Yeah. Huh. I'm still just amazed that I was able to take lava out of a minecart and drink it. Have you tried doing that? If any of the minecarts have lava in them, try taking minecart out of a lava out of the minecart and then drinking it. Or throwing it. Because you can do both of those things. Because they become items when they're in your inventory, and then when they're removed from your inventory, they become lava again. Just, you can't drop it on the ground or you instantly catch fire, which is kind of a problem. The catching fire part. Dropping it on the ground's fine. Did you miss anything interesting? I found an absolutely, astronomically huge army, and the only thing they seem concerned about is a Yeti, so I'm gonna go kill the Yeti and then brag about it. By shouting at all of them. Like, it fills the whole screen with soldiers. It's gotta be like at least 200 entities. And the Yeti's over here. So we're gonna go fight the Yeti. I do need to eat and drink though, so let's eat some lettuce. Oh, I see. Let's drink some water. Place the bag back on the horse. They need caveman to deal with Yeti. I'm not a caveman anymore. I found clothes. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of did the Terminator thing. Because I did just walk into the first tavern I saw and then, like, picked up clothes off the ground. That's not quite what Arnold does in T2 at the beginning, but it's almost what he does. He walks in and, like, intimidates some guy out of his pants, but... I practically pulled a Terminator. Probably tired. Nope. Because we started this adventure as an outsider, so I had literally nothing. I was completely naked when we started. It didn't take too long to get going, but So let me quickly heat up my water. Thankfully, I was eventually able to get out of the sewers. The sewers were kind of a problem. What kind of region are we in? Oh, it's Untamed Wilds. Okay, I shouldn't sleep in here if I can avoid it. Pop your waffles and panic them? Have you picked the cat shit off the walls yet? There was one time, back when my ex still lived here, a door closed and touched one of her cat's tail in the tail, like just ever so slightly bounced off of the tip of her tail, and the cat just spat everywhere and then shat herself and then ran all the way across the apartment and then bounced off the sliding glass door. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, but also kind of felt bad for the cat. Let's drop out of here. Yeah, I'm tired. I gotta eat something. And then sleep. Sleeping on the horse in case something ambushes us. We can just run. I just realized I've got my bag in my inventory and I'm not encumbered. Or any of your previous ones of various races, I've only ever been able to turn a vampire in adventure mode via the vampire's blood one time, and it was in 47.05. I wonder. Are you positive you're not drinking it contaminated with anything? Because I know that, like, if it gets contaminated, it negates its ability to do anything. Oh, I'm fighting dwarves. So I'm going to have to circumnavigate these mountains. I'm actually just going to save and return to title menu and then reload because I would like the music to come back. Stop it. And it's not even like I just have it set to not play very often. It's like it fixes itself for about 30 minutes when I reload the game. And then it just like goes silent again after the fact. Let's get back in. So chat, to those of you playing adventure mode, have you encountered anything exciting yet? Still working on the mod list before World Gen? How long's your mod list? Must be a chunky mod list. Kill the Yeti that's been tearing an area by eating cats. Oh. I mean, I too would kill that Yeti. Must defend Kitty with your life. Classic dwarf fort. I need to check my inventory, actually. Oh, I see. So when you're riding on horseback, you basically get almost infinite carry capacity. There's a camp here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. See, now we're getting Pony Rider. As we should be. Yeah, it's some sort of night creature. So there's a Hillix and a Dwarven camp right there. I wonder what happened. Something routed that Hillix, and I guess they all routed into that location. Cobalt crafting more mushrooms. Elf metal, gotcha. What's elf metal do? Aside from sounding like a music genre. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna need to circumnavigate the mountains a little bit. Oh, actually, maybe not. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There's something about making a campfire while still riding on your horse's back that's very funny to me. There was a mod from a while ago called Brownies. Like, this was version 44 and earlier. I remember Cupo used to use it a lot. Which duplicated the elves. So you had elves, but you also had brownies, which were irritated by the same things as elves. Except they could mine and use steel gear. I wonder if that's the Yeti. Bum, 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 bum. So it's north. Due north from us. North, northeast. Ah, there's the cave. Watch my horse kill it. And get the credit. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing in the cave. So it's not home. Sitch, thank you very much for the 5-pack of gift subs. Appreciate you. So don't go to cities. Also, if you want direct quests, go to what's it called? Temples. But the quests in adventure mode are they're more like general suggestions of ideas of what you could go do for adventures. You can find just as good like quests in small towns that run way better than in cities too. Okay. Let's just go ever so slightly north. Ah, there's our Yeti. Express your emotions. I played with my pet. I am feeling fond. Oh shit, my horse is brave. I love it when I have a brave horse. What's in my hands? I had lettuce in my hand so I couldn't pull my shield out. Let's run. The frail horse kicks the Yeti in the right lower leg from behind. You don't want to lie down. Pro tip. Okay, let's just dodge. And north. There we go. Now I can stand up. Okay. Now don't accidentally hit your horse. Pro tip. I've done that too many times. I'm gonna kick it. You kick the skinny Yeti in the upper arm with your left foot, bruising the muscle. It's now attacking me with grab. Ooh. Got a decent hit on its eye. I scratch it. I miss, and it jumps out of range. I jump next to it. My horse is doing some pretty good damage to it. Frail horse fighter, yeah. I'm gonna lash it. You lash the skinny Yeti with your silver whip, bruising the muscle and the left lung. You know, if I just go around and recruit like 250 horses, I'll bet you I could kill that army. Just convince, like, just basically be like a Disney princess or Mary Poppins and just have an army of horses and just be like, go, my minions! I'll wait 40 minutes per turn. One of the last adventures I did before adventure mode went into beta in version 47, Glendelf, was I had a horse, and my goal was basically just to go be a murder hobo and go slay monsters, and the horse stole every single kill. The horse had like, I don't know, 20, 30 kills by the end of that run, and I had 0. And then I went around bragging about all of the things that I killed. It's very annoying. That I definitely killed. Yes, definitely. You lash the Yeti in the mouth from behind with the silver whip, which tears the cheek. Yetis are pretty strong if they grab you. If they don't grab you, they're kind of a pushover. I mean, it's basically just a big troglodyte. I lashed it from behind with the silver whip, chipping the bone. It's facing away from me and moving northeast. Or northwest, rather. And I hit you in the legs. Yeah. Well, I can get a decent hit on the lower arm. Let's do a quick hit and multi-hit. So we're going to hit it in the arm first. But I'm also going to punch it. I'm going to hit period to act. So I lash it, and I punch it. Going to go for a multi-hit. We're going to go for a quick strike on the leg with my shield. And then I'm going to go for a heavy strike on the leg with my whip. So if the shield hits, then the whip's more likely to hit. Nice. So I strike it, which bruises it, and then I hit it a second time. Basically, yeah, it's just a troll. Well, trolls have horns, though. Horns are pretty threatening. It basically has swords on its head. Check, can I get a... Well, I'd rather not can I get a... just a heads up, investments are open if you care. Got an attack of opportunity on the hand. Okay, let's do a multi-kick. Can kick it in the hand. And then I will do a quick scratch on their head for the attack of opportunity. Let's see if I can do one more. And then just lash it normally. Let's do a heavy lash. Go. I scratch it, kick it, and then lash it. Just pulling its ankle. I'll probably just bump it now. Yeti looks sick. I can't tell my horse to yield, unfortunately. Okay. Hit it with my steel shield, bruising the muscle. You lash the skinny Yeti from behind with your silver whip, bruising the muscle and jamming the skull through the brain and tearing the brain. I need some pebbles. Let's drop one of the pebbles. I think I can butcher these? I'm not sure. Ah, no butchery tool. Oh, wait, what? Don't I have a sharp rock in my hand now? Or did I just drop the sharp one? Oh, I dropped the sharp one. Wonder if I can eat Yeti meat. That's a lot of meat. I can. Sweet. Well, it's time to load up the old pony with all of the Yeti stuff. This was the Yeti, too, that they wanted dead. I'm gonna keep its skull. Put the skull on the pony. Put the Yeti brain on the pony. Put the 41 meat on the pony. Like a sporting event. They might take that as an act of aggression. That might kill me. But I do agree that would be funny. But I am going to carve some bones and make an earring. And I'm going to wear it. And then I'm going to... Figurine, maybe? What was the name of that Yeti? Nawirifay. What? Oh. Nawirifay. There's a Yeti of no notable renown. You for real? My God, that's a long description. It's a finely crafted image of that Yeti in Yeti bone by me. It's striking down Irel, Rampart Wing. The artwork relates to the killing of the dwarf Irel by the Yeti. In Nettie Spread Brain? Brim. Spread Brim, not Brain. The Dimpled Riddles in Lance Curl in the mid-spring of 271. During the rampage of that Yeti, Lance Curl. Specify a new image of... And then a historical figure. I'm trying to remember how to spell my name. And me. Striking a menacing pose. This is going to be very on the nose. I'm striking a menacing pose. And the is dead. And is there anything else I can do? He looks dejected, looks confused, is withering away. Would it be too ridiculous to say impaled on a True. I did in fact eat it. All right. What should we name it? Well, the brunch of voice, the smooth rat, the Hones. There's a winner. Let's say the. I like the bloat of winter. The bloat of winter. It's an image of that Yeti and me and I'm striking a menacing pose. It's dead, and I'm devouring it. So now I can just specify new image. Oh, no. Existing image. Also, apparently, this artwork appears on a Yeti bone. Huh. I didn't realize that you could, like, redo your own artworks. That's interesting. I should also pet the horse. You did a good job. Let's do a few of each. Also, 37 bones? Jesus Christ. Maybe I should take these bones, immediately be ultra over encumbered, place those bones on the pony. Okay. Now let's get back onto the horse. Grab, I don't know, Yeti heart. Snack for later. What else is in my hands? All of these. Let's put them all on the horse too. Put one in my backpack. And one in my backpack. One in my backpack. Put you in my backpack. Smeared out in a spiral. Should have had it cowering, but it was dead already. How can you cower when you're dead? Oh, I've managed to over-encumber the horse. Okay. Well then. I'm gonna drop its bones in the cave over here. Adventure mode is out. It's in the main branch. Back it. So that's what happened. Which is why I didn't stream yesterday. Not that I expect you to know that I didn't stream yesterday, but... Remove. That's what I needed. Oh man, I need some new socks. I wonder if I can trade one of those figurines for a pair of socks with one of those soldiers. You know, I'm just going to say this. Clan, go read the patch notes. just go read the patch notes. Just go read the patch notes. Was Haas just like making a living trading figurines with everybody? I usually sell rings because they're lighter. At least it seems that way. It does kind of sound like you said Hasbro, yes. Oh, I presume that Huzzah was literally playing adventure mode and selling a bunch of figurines, so I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I get it. I see the whoosh. You got me. 'Twas in fact a pun. Well done. Getting them out of your hands and mass is a little irritating. If you have your weapons out, so if your hands are full and you pick up an item, it usually automatically goes into your backpack if you have one. So if you're picking up a shit ton of items, have your weapons out, and generally they'll just go directly into your backpack. Because you'll have nowhere else to put them instead of trying to juggle them all. That's an odd and completely dry river. Oh, I see. It's because it's a road. Got it. It's just juggling them idly. Yeah, that's just the idle animation for all adventurers is just constant juggling. You know, I feel like I would have gotten the Hasbro joke quicker had I not been raided by Haas this morning. It's too far away from my current stomping grounds for it to be a home base. There are caves that are closer. But yeah, you can also claim them. How am I not tired yet? Oh, we're in an ad break. Good time to save. How is Dorf? Well, I am his human. I'm not Dorf today. But adventure mode's pretty great. It's nice to play it finally in a completed state. Significantly less crashy than it was previously in the beta branch. The magic weapons are nifty. I can shoot icicles, which is pretty fun. I'm pretty good at strangling. We started off completely naked and I haven't died yet, which is kind of shocking, actually. We came pretty close a couple times. Like, it got kind of hairy for a few points, but currently we're doing okay. Horse is probably moving faster in the overworld. Hadn't even thought about that. Hadn't even contemplated that as a possibility. Yeah. If it's not obvious, I am exceptionally tired. I kind of, sort of, maybe, definitely was up until 11 o'clock at night last night, editing that tutorial that went up this morning. So I'm pooped. Mind shooting an icicle for the clips? Sure, once I get to a destination where I need to park. Yeah, it does look like the moon's moving slower. That's interesting. Doesn't have an animation, I think, unless you're shooting it at a living thing, and I don't want to shoot it at my horse. Let's just sleep. No problem, Flying Man. I wish my dumbass could get those things done earlier in the, earlier and actually be properly prepped, but my mind has just been all over the friggin' place. Like, all over the friggin' place. I have 100 things going on? Yep. I mean, realistically, adventure mode came out at the absolute worst possible time for me. I was very much banking on it coming out basically around when Caves of Cud did. But I mean, it was nice to be able to play a bunch of Caves of Cud, but I'm just also about to be absolutely fucking broke, which is terrifying. I'll find a chicken or a turkey or something I can shoot an icicle bolt at. I'll say this, though. There's other ways to get that power. You could get it by being an intelligent undead previously. So that's the big army. Oh, we all know that the meanest person to blind is blind. Come on. So now we have to wait. Man, that would be cool. I love games that do that, where you shoot, like, set an animal on fire and you get cooked meat. I can't remember the last game that I played that did that, but... Like you set a pig on fire and then you butcher them and you get roasted bacon. It's like super duper not realistic at all, but I do love that as a fun thing. Yeah, I'm just curious about how many people are going to play Dwarf Fortress over the next little bit. Because for the next few days now, it's like... I'm waiting for the game to load. For the next few days now, it's going to be a how many copies of the game sells, how many people pick it up. Is this a reason for a lot of people to come back? Like when the original beta came out, they kind of hyped it up a bit too much. I think they should have snuck it out and quietly let people in. Because the game had it was like 4,500 concurrent players. They all showed up and hated it because it was like very unfinished. So now it's like, Curious to see what the player count gets up to this weekend. You've been waiting for today to pull New World? Yeah. I cannot explain how ice damage works because I do not know. It seems to be about as effective as throwing a gold coin or a steel coin. I have no idea how else it works. I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've had it in adventure mode. So you have to go look and see if there's a wiki page. You know, I can't read the words Warno, Braden, without reading it as porno. I don't know if this is a me problem or if they did that intentionally, but they called their video game Warno. Dwarf Fortress doesn't really use much RAM. It does use a lot of CPU. Just kind of, no. It's loading. Camel, thank you very much for the 11th month. Welcome back. Kind of don't have time to play, sadly. Yeah, this is also just a bad time of year for a lot of people, right? Because it's like... there's like every video game on Earth is releasing in the next like 3 weeks. Like Civ's coming out in like 3 weeks. Like, I don't know. They've kind of just landed themselves in a really bad spot. Havoc was saying, weren't you mentioning a few weeks ago the once adventure mode is out, not to use the beta branch because there's a bunch of I don't know if they're gonna keep them. I mean, you might be able to just like the beta branch is currently the adventure mode version. Like it's the same as the mainline branch. I don't know if they're going to update it if they update the main branch. They might be getting better about that, but at least initially, there was a period of time where every branch was a different version. It was kind of messy. What do you mean? Like, where just people are busy? Or, because, like, January is kind of a weirdly video game dense month. Like, well, February is now. Maybe not so much January, but it is trying to load. It didn't take this long the last time. Good thing I saved not too long ago. Yeah, I also have another thing that just came up that I have to do, which is not a stream-related thing, but, well, it is stream-related, but it's not stream-related. It's not something I can do on stream, which I have to get done this weekend, so it's like, oh my god. I just have so much shit to do. The 3-day weekend? What is that, like February 15th? I think that's Family Day up here. I'm kind of expecting it to crash, but it's not. It's still responding, so. Maybe if you're that far north, Havoc. Or if you're in one of those regions. That's not the case for the planet, though. But yeah, I'm really curious about, like, if Adventure Mode gets another run for its money this time. Hey, chat, can I get a round of beers for Gamel Camel? Because they did resub with Prime for 11 months. Is Family Day a thing? In Canada, it is. It might even just be like specifically a BC thing. Just sitting here tabbed out waiting for the game to load. I'm also like checking to make sure it's still running. Yeah, it's still running. Me no no. I think that this army is bigger than most of my fortresses. This must be one of those locations that just randomly has like 1,000 entities in it. For like no reason. I mean, we were talking to them earlier. They were the ones that gave us the quest for to go kill the Yeti. YouTube chat. Brayden in YouTube chat. There is like 1,000 of them there. But it didn't take this long to load the first time, so I don't know. Maybe there's fighting going on now? It's hard to say. 'Tis hard to say. Yeah, it's weird. January is a weird month. January 20th was MLK Day this year. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing up in Canada, so. Hey! You are riding, you cannot lie down. I think I tapped S at one point. Okay, well, game is extremely slow now. Okay. Now it's loaded. Okay, sweet. Let's eat a lung. Drink a water. Game big mad? No, game is big. It's more just that. I mean, you'll see why that took so long to load in a second here. Oh my god, they moved. That's why it took so long to load. Where's the duder I spoke with? Oh, yeah, right? Well, shout out to everybody. Great listeners. My name is Baci Bellmouth. Okay, now I'm going to perform a story about a person. Why can't I tell a story about myself? I am going to... Well, then instead I will just simply do this. Whoopsies. That's not what I wanted. Sometimes I hit hotkeys and I don't even know what I hit. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue shouting. And then I'm going to talk about an event. They really need to work on the audio, because it does just kind of stop. It's done it again. Reputation who? Ask about somebody, ask for directions, ask about troubles, a specific room or event. Oops, that was the wrong button. I preached on the value of competition. I did do that, but that wasn't what I wanted to say. Change the subject. Specific event. YETI. Did I not kill you? What if I talk about violent acts? Brag. Oh, right. Fight, maybe? I did slew a hen. Ah, there it is. Summarize a conflict in which you slew Nawuri, spread brim the dimpled riddles. And they say it was inevitable. No, I had to find the exact option in the recent events. Ask for the whereabouts of myself. No, that's funny. They say it was slain. So, now I can do that. Scroll down. Then I'm going to brag about my violent acts. Nari spread brim the dimpled riddle who I buried alive under a mountain of hatred. Why are you so dramatic, man? Anyway, and then I shout, the weather looks fine today. It is cold. Tough crowd. Wonder... that person who I introduced myself to, it was a crossbowman. Muscular crossbowman. Actually, what I could do is I could hit this button and then go to relations. This person. So they are in fact here. It's just a matter of finding them. Muscular crossbowman. My God, there's so many of them. I wanted to give that person a figurine of their bones. Bet they... I mean, they've just been standing there in the cold on high alert for quite some time. So yeah, I would also expect them to be rather upset. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's just take a look again. They look like this. They look kind of like me. Wait, okay, you've got the right beard, but it's not you. You've got almost the right beard, but it's also not you. You are not the right beard. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. It's kind of like Caves of Cud. More of a sandbox. I'd say it's closer to Battle Brothers, actually. Just a massive open environment that you can interact with in a large number of ways. They keep petting my horse. Although right now the music keeps turning off, which is annoying. So I'm just going to reload real quick. A needle in a needle stack. Yeah, pretty much. Where's Waldo exactly? Except he's not wearing a red shirt. If he was wearing a red shirt, he'd be much easier to spot. So they're waiting for a siege or for orders. Like, you know when... Like, sometimes you'll see armies heading out on the overworld map. That's an army that's waiting to head out. They might stay there for a week or two, which in Fortress mode would be like 10 minutes. In Adventure mode, that could be hours of real time. But they're going to go attack something. When you tell a story about your organization, you can choose to tell it about yourself. Oh, really? Oh, shit. I need to do that. I didn't know that. Let's tell a story about civilization or organization. Right, hold on, I need to check. Who am I? Oh, right. I'm not part of a group. Yeah, because I'm not part of a civ. I don't think I can tell a story about outsiders. Well. All right, well, let's walk through the army. Man, if they decide to attack me, I am fucked. It just keeps going. Holy shit. There's so many of them. So it looks like this guy, but with a crossbow. Like this guy, but you're a maceman. Well, it's either that or I want to find like a commander or something, because asking if I could join this army would be interesting. It's kind of a shame that you can't just like click on their name and then go to them. It'd be cool if you could do that. Well, let's just chat with somebody random. Oops, no, don't pull your weapons out. Bad idea. Let's greet the listener. I am Basan, Tone Whispers. Cough, cough. Cheating. Cheat. You can cheat all you want. I'm good. I'm well aware that I could just do it with DF hack, but if I can't do it in the vanilla game unless I need to, I'm not going to do it. And this isn't something I even need to do. You think you saw him? North, south, east, or west? Let's play hot and cold. The problem is like half of them are like stacked on top of each other. So what's the deal with airline food? I mean, pretty much. Wouldn't be able to deal with. Maybe if they were all legendary and also vampires, but just normal dwarven soldiers, they'd die of exhaustion before they got through this. So what's the deal with airplane? I mean, the real question isn't what's the deal with airplane food. It's, do you like jazz? That's the true question. Man, why'd you have to say, I think I saw him? Somewhere on the slope, like somewhere along here. It's not him. Bro gave you hope. I mean, it's nice to have hope about something. Even if it's just finding an NPC sprite. You want to ask what the frame rate's like? You can see it. It's on screen. It's actually not bad. It literally took 10 minutes to load. It was like it was almost as bad as loading a map in XCOM 2 on launch. Is that him? Oh no. It's just a crossbowman that looks identical to him. Grr. Go figure. There's an image of a low boot, a dwarf, and a dwarf is contemplating the low boot. The dwarf is contemplating the high boot. The lowest and highest boots. What's that the symbol of, Vilmirin? Is that your faction or something? Or are you just contemplating boots? Oh well, whatever. Wouldn't that be the contemplated boots instead of the rumored boots? It also doesn't help that they're fucking moving. Greet the listener. This is Vigor Uncle. Ask about troubles. We've got beasts. Do tell me about this Yeti, please. Flaysfoot, the fortunate field. Seek this place if you hunt. Mimic youth spurls the troll. I mean, okay, sure, fine. It's half a day's travel to the north. Well, that's nice and close. Why are there so many people? I don't know! But this isn't even all of them. They don't fit on the screen. Whoa. Phineas, thanks for the 20 pack. Holy shit. Happy January. Chat, can I get a big round of beers for Phineas being awesome? Love you, mate. It's actually like, this is the frame rate. Like, it's totally fine. It's only slow because I have to keep lying down to walk underneath them. It's about the equivalent of, like, most towns. Like, I can just kind of Man, both of those look like him. I can just kind of walk around. Like, it's really... If I didn't have to, like, shimmy in between them and, like, lie down constantly, like, it's totally fine. Like, it's better than most cities. Like I said, it just takes, like, 10 minutes to load the map. Once the map's loaded, it's fine.
What's going on here?
I found an army. And adventure mode's out. Like, I need to know how big this army actually is. I don't think I've seen the edge of it yet. Solo that army? Yeah, I'd die pretty quick. Yeah, that's not possible. Not with my character currently. I don't even have chest armor right now. What is it? I just want to see a goblin army arrive and then them fight. But none of them are talking about that there being armies on the march. They just live here, I guess. Your ab crown blowing. Join me on adventures. No? Okay. Had to try. Why are you traveling? On an important mission. See if they'll tell me who they serve. Although I guarantee you my... Who's your master or boss? Persuade. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, fine. You're impatient? Throw a single coin at somebody in the middle? I mean, I'm not going to throw a coin, but maybe the figurine of me killing the Yeti. Sing them a song. I can't actually sing apparently because I don't know any songs. I have to hear some songs being sung, but I haven't spent enough time in taverns to hear some songs being sung. I could tell a story. I could also give a sermon. I could give a sermon about the cosmic principle of song. Now it's going to take a while because the game has to process them all hearing it. I mean, sometimes you'll actually get active battles happening. And a while ago, during the adventure mode beta, I had an adventurer that kept finding active battles between... This was actually like the location where Cog came from in the 10 Years of Dwarves video. But there was active battles between that hillocks and the goblin fortress that was, or goblin pits that were right there. And they weren't this size. There were maybe like 30, 40 dudes on each side, but they were just actively fighting in the middle of the map, like actively moving towards each other. I wish the music wouldn't stop playing periodically, but it's been pretty stable. Like, I've only had one crash. That seemed abnormal. So only one crash, which is pretty good. Runs fine. I mean, it's just adventure mode from version 47 plus the magic items, which is a nice addition. And a lot of quality of life, so it's nice to play adventure mode again. And it's nice that now that the UI is done for adventure mode, they can start to just develop the video game again. Basically, I think it's in a good place. What, are they, like, surrounded with mounts or something? I'm also in an ad break anyway, so this is a good time for this. I give a sermon on song. A bunch of them stand up. This preacher could be better. This preacher is all right, says one. This preacher doesn't belong here. I conclude my performance. Oh, that's funny. Why is it playing the dirge? Let's talk... Oh, I don't have a god that I worship, so I can't talk about my object of worship. Let's do, let's preach the value of martial prowess. I'm sure they'll appreciate this. Rumored Boots has elephants. This adventurer could embark with a giant sperm whale. I don't think so. We were talking about this earlier. It doesn't appear to be the case in regards to getting more XP by like talking to a larger group of people. Otherwise, I think I would just instantly get like legendary speaker talking to this crowd. Tell a story of Yeti side. I already did that, but I can do it again. The exact opposite problem. One song won't stop playing ever as long as you're in the middle of the game or save the world. Like Life of Adventure non-stop, never stop. Yeah, that's odd. Have you tried restarting the game? Like, does it continue after you restart the game? Because that's especially strange if it continues. How did you find a damn army? There was an icon on the overworld and I went and said hello. Is that 200 in YouTube chat? It's just represented by a very large red shield. Instead of a small red shield, which is what, like, traveling, wandering groups of, like, soldiers are represented as. And bandits and all that stuff. So apparently I'm middling, boring. All right, fine. Someone was enraged and then stopped being enraged. Maybe I calmed him down with my soft-spoken words. You just can't give a sermon very well. I'm middling. I'm okay. Could be worse. I'm all right, apparently. You know, and here I thought I would be significantly worse than that. Let's tell a story of me killing the Yeti. Which I don't have the ability to do of myself, which is odd to me. Actually, what was the name of that site? Youth Deep. I could tell the story of Youth Deep. Site. Youth Deep. Oh. Come on. I was there and I killed somebody. Oh, I guess I didn't kill him there. I left his, like, part of his body there. Well, I guess I can shout to everybody again. Shout to everybody, bypass greeting. Event. Bring up a specific event. Fight. Oh, that's not what I wanted to say. Well, you might win a fight if you fight against the Yeti. That's what I started off with. I do think that walking through this area would immediately, like, get you legendary tracking. Apparently I got attacked by a sparrow. That's news to me. Why can't I tell that story again? Spread rumor, the presence of it. I guess this is one thing I've never fully understood about adventure mode is like how to parse what's where at what point. Which you slew it. There we go. Yeah, but searching for it doesn't give you all of the names or all of the things. It just gives you some of them. All right, we'll say goodbye. Let's see how long it takes to unload the site. The search menu for rumors needs some work. It just needs, like, it needs better sorting functions, a la adventure mode. So what's over here? A skinny overlord and a crossbowman and you. Okay. Are you going to immediately attack me? My name is Baci Bellmouth. Uh-huh. My name is Baci Bellmouth? My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my fuzzy. Why are you traveling? Well, that one's now in combat with me. Why are you throwing bolts at me, firing bolts at me? What did I do to you? Grumble Muffin. There's some bandits close by. Go get him, pony. Ow! Just gonna eat some unusual jelly. What's in my hand? Ah. Just gonna drop my bag. Walk away from you. Well, it seems like my horse found it. Bronze bolts, eh? Thankfully, that didn't kill me. Sounds like an impressive. Sounds like someone's like nickname for their grumpy cat. Skinny Bowman, great listener. Ow! Langbon's bolt hits the skinny crosswoman. Frail horse latches on firmly, so the horse is biting the other one, and they say, "Ah, hello. I am Niletti, destined Carmine. So you shot me with a bow, and now we're in lethal combat." I guess they just didn't notice me. They must have been looking in the other direction. Allow me to throw a coin at you, though. The spinning coin strikes the human in the right lower leg, fracturing the bone through the mule leather leggings. I then begin whipping. They've yielded. Have you now? Demand. Give me your bow. Okay, I'll do it. Wow, they dropped their bow. Okay. Alright. Alright. I hit them with a coin and now they've dropped their bow. I'm trying to figure out why the so-called overlord over here is naked and refusing to respond to me. Do you think they've just gone insane? Like, do you think this person's just haggard? The thing is, my horse is going to come back and kill this person, though. Who is your master or boss? I have nothing to say to you. Okay, fine. Actually, if I say goodbye, I can probably tell him to yield again. Cease hostilities. There we go. I will fight no more. My horse is over there and there's a tooth. Well, that's kind of funny. There you go, Taylor. Thanks, mate. God, that's funny. Gotta go run D&D. Great stream. We'll see you when we see you, dude. We'll be on tomorrow with more adventure modes. So you... trying to think how I could get this information out of them. Join me on adventures. My duty is here. Oh, now you're hostile again. Cease hostilities. This is a fight. I must press on. You're still bleeding. Cease hostilities. And we'll fight no more. There you go. So... I can't talk to them, though. Cease hostility. Okay, now you're in combat again. Okay, fine. Change the subject. Why are you traveling? Like, they don't respond. They're fully catatonic. Ask about the listener's profession. I am a soldier of the Chiefess Radari Secret Purge. Purged. Well, this is an overlord, not a chiefess. Ask about somebody. Radari. Somebody that I don't know anything about. Let's ask about myself. You are a brigand? You robbed me. You attacked me and I demanded you drop your bow and you did. I guess I am still holding your bow, aren't I? I presume? Oh no, I see it's on the ground. You think I robbed you? Okay, well that's already known. Join me in an insurrection. I have no interest in your objectives. God damn it. One of these days. I wonder. Let's ask about their profession again. We'll try that again. See if I can get more information. Stop hostilities. Okay. Let's see. Profession. I must take my leave. Okay, so they're done talking to me now. So what do we do? Do I let this person run away? Assuming my pony doesn't kill them. My horse is not visible. Oh shit, now you're friendly? Hold on, what? Why are you green? Stop hostilities. Wait, what was that? Frail horse wretches? No! Okay, whose blood is that? Is that the horse's blood? Okay, well, you're gonna have to come back here, horsey. I want to know who I'm killing before I kill them. Demand that the listener yield. Yield! Oh, I yielded. Whoops. Well, at least you'll talk to me now. Well, at least I got through that initial screen because I yielded to them apparently. Let me just put my yielding flag down. Profession. My horse is just vomiting off in the distance. You look like a mighty warrior indeed. So that's what they say to cats. Say something about your profession. It is I that felled Tomlo Hail slaughters the human. I would give anything to be away from here. I can't stand the boredom. I didn't even know that was an option to talk about your profession. Ask them to join me. Join me on adventures! Frail horse wretches. Nope. Northwest. Oh, there you are. Aw, poor pony. His guts is broken. His guts is broken. Well, I don't know. I guess there isn't much I can do with this person. I'm 7. Yeah, you always say that to children too, zombie. Time for a new horse? No! I'm sure Pony will be fine. Oh, come on. I know you're also lying down, but we can lie down together. We'll be fine. I keep falling off the horse. See if maybe if I move through the overworld a couple times. Wait, hold on a second. Are you following me? No, okay. I was gonna say, did I successfully get you to join me? Okay, Pony is healing. Let's just wait an hour. There we go. Oh, come on. Still nauseous? Perma-nauseous, maybe? That'd be unfortunate. Oh my god, they're following me. All right, to the tavern it is then. I don't think I can force feed. Like, pouring the healing potions on something doesn't heal them. Yeah, I know, Hylam. I can't lead it either. It's more than just my bag. It's a lot of things. Oh, you are following me. Oh, now he's just fine. Okay, fine. He snapped out of it. Yay, excellent. Random swordsman. Fat lady? I know that lady is the title. The game's not just being mean to her. But that's funny. Speak with the fat lady. So if she sings, is it over? Why am I bleeding? More importantly, why'd they run away? Force of Evil is the world. The Horn's first uses place if you hurt. If you hunt that administrator, is this some attack? Oh, I see, because I have my weapons out. Whoops. Let's speak with you. Greet her. She praises art. Do you have wisdom to share, preacher? I'm known as a preacher. I'm famous, chat. No, because cats no longer ingest what's on their bodies when they lick their paws. Well, that's amazing. So I could ask to become a hearth person. Profession. I am lady. I was once a criminal. You were once a criminal? Uh-huh. Also, Hihan. Yeah, this is the person who runs this area. That's her army, I think. Should I become her hearth person? I know I gave a sermon to 1,000 soldiers, but like, I should work for her. I'm gonna give her a gift first, though. Give, trade, or show personal items. I'm going to give her one of my figurines that I made. How kind. Thank you so much, she say. Can I have, like, your socks, please? Like, mine are kind of crappy. Let's see if you'll trade. I can't possibly accept, but how about this? A true bargain. What do you want? Your socks for... Oh, she also wants some of my money. Yeah, fine. I have socks! Okay, so she sells me her socks. Very kind of her. The local ruler. The Lady Helsins. Okay, so we are in the right in all matters. So she rules this place. So that's her army. I'm going to ask her to join me in an insurrection. The hammerman next to me pats the horse, and I say I would be honored to serve you as a hearth person. Will you have me? So now I've gone from being an outsider to being a member of the League of Revealing. Reveling? And that army should now be friendly with me. Let's ask if she knows anything, if she will tell me anything more about her. I wonder, like, how she was a criminal. Like, do you think she, like, bribed and lied her way into power? Hearth person? Basically, it's the quickest way to, what's the word? To join a faction. But it allows me to request duty or advice pertaining to service as a hearth person. And it also allows me to be made a performer, which I do not want to do. But let's see what she'll say. She gives us a quest. She says, you must drive the ruffians of the barricaded orbs from our hamlet of Scourge Gleamed. They have been harassing the people for too long. The human realm shells sent the human Dharmai Lures Healed to try and boss us around, but you'll show them the true nature of power. Ponder that orb, chat. That huge army. It's possible. Yep. Maybe I should bring them her head. I mean, that's a goal, all right. New to DF, you have zero idea what's going on. This is adventure mode. Greet this hammer man. I am Begu Crazed Wordy. Do you have wisdom to share? If I was some kind of necromancer? That's not hard to get at all, necromancy. When I inquire about any troubles. We've got beasts. Like, none of them seem to think this huge fucking army in your living area is a problem. Although, here's the thing, right? These are also bandits, right? And, like, if I go to the quest log here, the barricaded orbs. I'm not sure if that's that giant army or these dudes. This is the same game, but this is the open world adventure portion of it. Okay, so that's a random crossbowman. Who can't walk for some reason? Cease hostilities. Shoots a bolt at me. I will fight no more. Man, right now would be a really good time to be able to interrogate people and be like, who do you work for? I have nothing to say to you. Is this the... Wait, hold on. Are you the person that my horse beat the shit out of? I think you are. Yes, you are. Ow. And she's doing it again. My horse immediately just vacates the premises. Excuse me, I gotta whip you to death. Now I've got 2 songs playing at once. Hey, the music's breaking again. Perfect opportunity to save and load. Ask that huge army what they are. What question would I ask Vakruk? Because like I basically can't ask anybody who their master or boss was because I have no interrogation or intimidation skills. Yeah, it's like saying I'd like to work for you, basically, Havoc. Is there still 2 songs playing at once? Is only for criminal schemes? Not necessarily. I mean, you can say, who do you work for? And then they'll say the name of the leader of the location, I thought. Because I'm pretty sure that I've had them say Queen so-and-so before. It's still playing 2 songs. Tisk. Ow! And I vomit. Well, that's not good. Let's drink some unusual solution. I'm just gonna quit without... Saving to try... I'm just gonna restart the game. Is that a frog with a sword? A frog with a sword. Oh, in the main menu? Yeah, that's the... I mean, frogmen exist. They're not very strong, but they exist. I'm a human. I mean, that's a frogman, kobold, or kobold, dwarf, and an elf. It's Queen so-and-so. Well, I asked them about the local ruler, and they always said that it was that lady who I ran into. So I kind of presumed that that meant that they were working with her, but I guess not. I suppose not. Regardless, I think, like, plucking away at that army could be a really fun goal, though. You've never heard of a frogman? You have to have seen amphibian men. Those are pretty close. I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be back in a second. What you could do, you can't create a Elephant Man Civ with adventurers, but what you could do is if you can find elephant men in the wild and play as an elephant man with high persuasion skills and convince them to join you, and then you start a fortress with those dudes in the fort, then they will, then they can get married and have kids. The thing that I'll say, though, is elephant men are grazers. This doesn't affect adventure mode, but in fortress mode, they need to be on grass or they'll starve to death, and it's fucking annoying to deal with. Ow, would you friggin' stop that? Shoots me in the leg. Okay. My wound's all healed. Let's double check. It'd be really funny if I had a bolt stuck in me after I was done healing. I do. Let's just go to my inventory. I can name it. And now I'm in pain and bleeding. Let's launch an ice bolt. I can't not that angle. Ah, it's on cooldown. Let's grab your crossbow. Grabbed it. Gained possession of it, so I've taken their crossbow. I bash the crossbowman in the left hand from behind with the bronze crossbow, and the injured part explodes into a lump of gore. An artery has been opened by the attack. Something else I should check with that army is I should look if they have any identifying markers on their armor. Seems my horse is back. And I'm going to... Nope, I don't want to attack my horse. I want to dodge north. Let's drop that crossbow real quick. I don't need it. Drop. Crossbow. What else is in my hands? Ah. Let's throw that bolt at you. Flying bolt strikes the broad-nosed crossbowman in the right leg, chipping the bone. Shoutouts to those healing potions. I'd be dead if it wasn't for those. You have to be almost dead. Ah. Dying of suffocation. There you go. No, horsey, that's my kill. Don't you take. No, bad. Bad pony. Stop it. I'm getting credit for this, not you. Must last hit. Okay, now mount the horse. Okay, and then, I don't know, throw a coin at him or something. Okay, it's fine. I got the last hit. Should be good. Now we just wait for you to die. There's magic. Oh, yeah. The magic, however, comes specific. I wish they looked like bolts instead of just rocks. It comes from an item I'm wearing, which is this, the Primordial Cloud Stuff Ring. They're called mythical items. You can find them at mythic dungeons. All right. Now, do you have any gear I could wear? I'm going to remove my tunic. And take these and wear this. It's not much better than my tunic, but I looked better in the tunic. All right, let's Let's drop down. So now we're gonna sit here for a while until this loads. You found an Etten and slew it, but I'm pretty sure another Etten lives in the same lair as this one. Oh, interesting. They might show up in the overworld as red shields. Oh, well, I guess that answers that. You feel uneasy. Uh-huh. So that answers that question. I do not. Okay, so because I didn't move, they didn't have the opportunity to go hostile. However, and because they weren't hostile yet, what happened? That army is no longer friendly with me. There's now like 1,000 people who know my name who want me dead. That's kind of amazing. That is kind of fucking amazing. Bro, you could take it. Man, I don't even have chest armor. No, so I went to the tavern down here, and there was a lady who's in charge of this city, said that there was bandits, who I presumed was these people. Turns out it was these people. I have a feeling they're going to re-ambush me. Just kill a guy with chest armor first? Uh-huh. You believe I could escape and swim across the ocean? I mean, I might have to. I thought you returned the favor. There's a game called Karen on Steam. It's currently just a demo, but wow, what a game. What kind of game? I've been playing way too much of Tricky Madness, and that's basically just a demo, even though it's not. It is a full game, but... They have an army, but thankfully I have a horse, so maybe I can outrun them. Or am I just being optimistic?
Fame is a fickle friend, Crypt notes.
Fame is a fickle friend. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me aboard it. I guess we can see how many turns it would take for them to do their thing. That or we're going to see if the game crashes in a second. Well. Chat, can I get a round of beers for stealth keeping that sub alive for 17 months? The difference between this time and the other time is there was still sounds playing. There's no sounds playing this time. I have a feeling they just insta-ambushed me because they have like 1,000 opportunities to try to ambush me. Which, probably bad. Probably bad. Probably very bad. Like very, 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 very bad. By the way, if you haven't played this game before, it's on sale. Waiting for Bannerlord to update. I need to play Manor again. Manor Lords. Well, since the game is taking a second, I can look up this game that Hezekiah is talking about. Oh, it's that thing. There's like a weirdly... Okay, so it's by the Game Bakers, which made a game that or several games, actually. The Game Bakers. They made Fury and Haven. But it's this. It's the game that they're talking about. It's a game about climbing mountains. There's like a weirdly large number of games that are mountain climbing games. Like there's Insurmountable. There's that one where everybody's Scottish and it's black and white, which I'm blanking on the name of, which is fully physics-based. There's that other one which was made by Don't Nod, which I also can't remember the name of. It's like how in movies, like all of the like giant asteroid movies come out the same summer, except like in the last year, it's been all the rock climbing games. Although I guess Insurmountable's a little older than that. I open Steam and the first thing I see is Songs of Sixes is triggering Windows Defender for some reason, which is funny. The way that game is written makes it interact so weirdly with other pieces of software. Getting over it? Yeah, thankfully I'm over it. Although I don't know if I'd call getting over it a rock climbing game necessarily. I mean more like, less like Sledgehammer game. That's just more of a pain game, which there's plenty of those coming out now. Except it's actually a good one, unlike most of those games. Triggers your emotions in good or bad ways. It's either a very positive thing or an exceptionally negative thing. I opened social media and saw a repost by Brian Becklew, and now I want to disappear from the internet. I really want this to go through. It has some glaring problems. Oh, yeah. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. I know all about great games with glaring problems. If I make it out of this, how lucky would I be? I mean, I do have healing potions. Okay, so... do I force it to crash? The thing is, like, this army is so big that it's actually understandable that this is taking so long. But if I force it to crash, I last saved when I was over here after killing that other person. So I'd be, like, around here somewhere. I mean, we have healing potions now. You just can't make them. And they're not really available in Fortress mode, although if you can get some of them into Fortress mode and lock a dwarf in a room with a healing potion, they will eat it. Or drink it, because there's also healing food. But yeah, it completely heals you back up to full, including nausea, which is great, because then you can eat so much that you start vomiting and still heal. Although there was a bug with them when they first added them that you'd use them and then it would heal the enemies around you as well as you, which was not great, but is kind of funny. That'd be very funny if there was a potion that poisons you and heals your enemy. Successfully made it back to your base with the skulls of the Etin that you killed. There you go. Time to return to the lair and find the other Etin. It's probably their, like, family member. Imagine requiring an entire army to fight one person. I mean, I'm truly becoming legendary by doing this. Yeah, they've started doing that, Miro. So Miro just said, my first time in adventure mode today, and I learned that clowns will swarm around your forts that have reached the circus. Yeah, it's kind of nutty that they do that now. Because they used to never do that. They used to all just kind of go back down into hell, and then you could just like walk through the fort and be totally safe. But yeah, no, they like spread out around the fort now. It's nuts. You got ambushed by dingoes along the way? Oh, I mean, yeah, that'll happen. Here we go. It finally loaded. This is why I say it's like, Dwarf Fortress doesn't run well on anything.
This is madness. Madness.
But it'll run on anything. I yield. Yeet. Shout to everybody. Greet the listeners. Horse, stop moving. Greetings, my name is Baci. Continue shouting. Please don't kill me. Okay. Whew. No, they're all in piles. Can you reassume the same character later on? Not if they're in 45,625 pieces. The thing is, they're not lethal. Like, it doesn't say that they're being hostile. And I'm surrendering. They're also not shooting arrows at me. So if this really is a gang, they might just beat me up and take my stuff and then tell me to yield. I think it was Vuckrock who was saying I should ask them a particular question. What was the question I should ask them? Also, where's the goddamn warlord or master or boss of this army? Yeah, right? That's why it was taking so long to load. I'm gonna try and gallop. Yeah, they're not attacking me. Yeah, that's not my blood. That's the blood falling off my horse of that other human. Okay, so I'm gonna speak with this pikeman. They did ambush me. Stops and pays attention to me. I am Remul, servant of inspiration. So he's religious. Why are you traveling? They're surrounding me. I mean, they know that they've won this fight. So, you know how, I think it was Quendelv said that the game went full fucking tinnitus on them out of nowhere? I'm very sorry. I think that's it going full tinnitus. I muted it, it's still doing it. That's also why my headphones are off. I mean, it's not quite loud enough to pick it up. There's the bug everybody's been talking about. Yeah. No, that scared the piss out of me. It's not my CPU. I'm only using 18% of my CPU right now. I think it's probably whatever they're using for audio crashing. It did, yeah, it did it on Smitchell's stream too. Got it. That was horrible. I'm very sorry. It's still doing it too. You thought it was your own ears? Yeah, it took me a second to register what that must have been. Okay, now it stopped. That's good. I'm gonna leave it muted until the game's up and running again, and we'll see if it picks back up. Was Smitchell able to fix it? Well, it doesn't seem to be happening now. You were looking around your house? I thought it was like... Ever played vanilla? So I've never played vanilla Daggerfall, but I remember watching my friend's older brother play vanilla Daggerfall. Seems fine. All right. Well, sorry about that. At least it loaded pretty quick. Their profession. I hope they fix that. Nope, wasn't able to fix it. Curious, actually. Ah. Found the problem. It's the sound effects. So, you can hear it. Found the problem. It kind of found it's almost the same tone as my fire alarm, yeah. So it's the sound effects. I wonder if it's just too many sound effects. Somebody, like, could you guys do me a huge favor? Somebody clip that and go stick it in the bug report room on the Kid Fox Discord. You know, when you play video games too much, you learn these things. RXN dumb in YouTube chat. Like, I mean, my ears are bleeding, but at least it's fixed now. Word, Flaccid Yam. Although my tinnitus is a little bit higher. It might just be like, yeah, the game overloading with too many entities on screen. Okay, anyway, let's go back to talking. It's the same tone as the storm warning on your phone. There you go. You're a soldier. Let's ask about somebody. Let's ask about Hehan. Oh my Christ almighty. Can you tell me about Heelhan, who's the person who I joined, which is why these guys ambushed me. She's lady. Well, that's not very descriptive. It's wrong person. Ask about somebody. I'm gonna ask about myself. What can you say about me? You are a pleasure to speak with. Well, that's not very helpful. Ask about the neighbors and surrounding partners. Does this place engage in trade? Tell me about this place. Oh, well, they stopped talking to me. This only happens when you scroll the chat log and too much stuff is happening. What, the ping sound? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they are hostile. They're hostile enough to ambush me, but I yielded immediately. So they didn't actually start fighting with me. So they are hostile, but because I'm holding up a flag, I'm yielding. They're not attacking me because they're bandits. Bandits will sometimes fleece you and take your stuff. Sometimes they will just let you go if you don't kill me immediately. There you go, Vodio. I think I'm fine, yeah. I think. I'm just trying to figure out how... I'm just trying to figure out, like... how to ask them who they work for, basically, because I'm not sure how to do that. Ask about somebody. I'm gonna ask them about themselves. Tell me about yourself. I'm a soldier. I mean, I can investigate or interrogate, but I don't think I'm going to have much luck with that due to my low skills in that. Actually, here's what I should do. I mean, I can try, but I don't think it's going to yield any response. No, not that one. This one. Because they're just going to say, I have nothing to say to you or whatever. Who do you work for? Oops. They appear unconvinced. Yeah, see? I have nothing to say to you, they say. I kind of don't really want to, like, piss off everything here. Okay, how about this? Ask about the local ruler. Ruhan is lady, you don't know anything else about them. Join me in an insurrection. I have no interest in your objectives. Well, I tried. Yeah, so because they're saying I'm a soldier and not I'm a criminal, I don't think this is a bandit gang. I'm trying to figure that out, Radisaurus. But we're in ads, so I gotta pause. I've done that, and they keep telling me to go kill random Yetis. Chronic. I mean, here, I can ask again. Whoops. That was a misclick. Like random beasts and whatnot. Yeah, see, we've got beasts. They only ever talk about beasts. So here, okay. So in regards to YouTube chat, they're saying this is an occupying army. Yeah, I know that much. So I have a lady who I became the hearth person for, who told me to clear bandits out of the town, and I'm trying to figure out if these are the bandits or if they're just an unrelated hostile army that also happens to be here. Because otherwise, this job is actually pretty easy, because I know who the bandits are then. Is the army on the move? I mean, it is now. I'm just going to say goodbye. But because I don't have any identifying markers. They did ambush me, though, which is spooky. The thing is, there's an insane warlord. Oh my god, they're actually letting me leave. Please don't. Oh no, it's going to do it again, isn't it? Shit. No, the thing is, they weren't marching before. They were just sitting there previously. Now they're moving. So yeah, this shouldn't be the bandits. This should just be an unrelated, also gigantic fucking army that's sitting here. You have to run away on the tactical map. You know, I might just do this. This will be faster. Because I did just save with the whole audio thing. This is content. This is confused streamer. I mean, this is why Dwarf Fortress is great. Is because it doesn't matter how long you play it. You're going to run into something you've never seen before. And this is something I've never seen before, at least not at this scale. I've seen armies before, but they're never more than like 30 or 40 dudes. I've never seen an army that fills the entire screen. Okay, so I can just walk this way. This will speed things up. Also, when the ads pop, for anybody who's new here, just a reminder to everybody, I'm not going to force you to miss things. I will generally just pause. Can I ask to join them? Nope. Because I've talked to several of them and I've never once had the option. Okay. Because I have this. I need to figure out who the barricaded orbs are. Although I wonder, actually, are they on the move now? Because these may also be the barricaded orbs. Have I checked out Legends Viewer mod? It's not really a mod. That's an external piece of software. It's more like a viewer, which is why it's called Legends Viewer. Yeah, but not in a long time. I know there's a more up-to-date version of it now. I never really used it back in the day. That was mostly something that other people that I knew used. But the web-based interface they have for it now seems neat. So I'm just going to go kill this person. This person is listed as an overlord. So, but they're insane. So I'm going to work with the assumption that this overlord is in charge of whatever that group is. If not that massive army, then somebody else. It's quite lovely to check Legends in parallel for you. Ah, that's fair. I mean, something else I could do, actually. Hold on. I was adequate last time I checked. Probably talented by this point. You thought that was a bug, not insanity? So you know how people can go melancholic and then they just go bah! I'm gonna go check Legends. I've got a copy of this save. I'll bet you that this stuff hasn't happened in the past few weeks. It may also be a bug, but... And then telling the lady I killed the ringleader? I mean, their blood's all over my hands. Who else's blood could it be? So is the barricaded orbs, right? Barricaded orbs. There's a human bandit gang from the land of gifts. I'm looking for a name I recognize. So yeah, it's definitely not that big army. Because there's only... That is a much smaller number. So what was the name of that lady? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've killed at least one of these people. That name looks familiar too. Regal Clasps looks familiar too. Was it Henhu? Is that what it was? Can't remember her name. It's Hanhu? Nope, not you. Crap. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just scroll back in the VOD real quick. Lady, what was your name? What was your name? Because that was the first time I found the army. I walked away. It's this person. Let's wait for it to load. Come on, game. I mean, come on, YouTube. Load. Dagger jokes. Joking of daggers. Okay, now it's loading. Whoop. I lost it. Shit. Where are you at? So the person that I was fighting with who was like, I shall fight no more, was that person? Cadeniv. Can type and remember names. Caden. Well, actually, Naleti. Nileti. What? Maybe this save isn't updated enough. No, it's NAL. Well, there's literally only one, and it's a vulture woman. So these people are either all lying about their names, or this is too old of a save for this to work. Yeah, it's just a female vulture woman. Or they're just not historical figures enough. I don't see anybody named that. Okay, so then what was the name of the lady then? Lady. Hehan. And your last name was P.O.B. Wheeled Master. So she was somebody, she was childhood friends with somebody named Pot Murder. Hold on a second. What was the first name? I wonder. No. Okay, well. Got into a fight, became a criminal, was convicted of theft, and imprisoned for a term of 9 years. Began wandering the wilds and then became lady. How the hell does that happen? Did did the army just like invade and kill everybody and she was the only one left? Yeah, sometimes they are. Well, they are now that I've found them, Prometheus. Okay, well, there's one other thing I should look up while I'm here. Ruled from there. Some human preached. A bunch of people settled and some people died. Yeah, so this is just like too far back, basically. So what I could do is I could back out of here. I could reload this save and then save a second save file and check. What do you think? Do we want to look at this in adventure mode or try and figure it out in legends mode? What do you think, chat? I'm up for either, really. What do we think, chat? Legends will just answer the questions. Or it'll, at the very least, answer some of the questions. Okay, so I'll just call this 0 to hero backup. I always sketch myself out when doing this. Excuse me. I'll just have to make a new timeline. Experience the history in first person. It's hard to experience things that have already happened, though. I just want to know who that army is owned by. Zero to hero legends. And I'll know who it was because I've already fought with them multiple times and the latter escaped unscathed. Prometheus. You want to know why this overlord is naked and mute? Yeah, same. Same. Because they are running a faction. It would be really funny if, like, the overlord ran that army, charged that army there, and then just, like, went insane. This one. I don't know what their name was because they're non-responsive and refuse to talk. Yeah, that got fixed like last week on Death. Also, adventure mode's out now. So, yeah, that was fixed in a quiet hotfix last week. I kind of wish they posted a bug fix patch, but they didn't. Legends. Then we'll keep playing for a bit. I mean, I've been on for 9 hours and I'm getting a little tired. I do want to make a DF news video for tomorrow, though. Yes, let's do that. Okay, so your name was H-E-H-A-N. H-E-H-A-N. Wieldmaster. Okay. groups. Orbs. Doesn't say anything. Okay, so then the next thing I should look at is Bellmouth, Bellmouth, the brilliant page. Oh, I guess it doesn't consider it. The ladder escaped unscathed just yet. Kind of shocked it's not giving me more information here then. Well, I did kill this person. This person's a member of the Papers of Learning. So this person who was suffocated wasn't a member of the barricaded orbs. So that warlord or that overlord. Yeah, when I kill her, I get her name. Well, okay. Here, we'll just do this. Just going to reload this. No, unlikely. That's just rumors. Digital Dragon. I'm just gonna kill her, read her name, and then save, and then reload legends, and then look. Actually, that's it right there. Hold on, let me just screenshot that. It's not letting me screenshot it. But somebody type this in. ABLA TRAMMEL. Trammel. Alba Trammel. You can stay in the beta for right now because it is currently the same as the mainline branch, but presuming they do things correctly, you're safe to stay on there. Let's just quit without saving. It's quicker. Land of Gifts. Legends. Something mobile. Yeah. It's enough. It's the right letters, just not in the right order. It's this person. So she's the overlord of the Society of Laboring, ruled from the ignition of spires in Drilled Kings. Okay, so yeah, it has to be that giant army then. Because, like... They're also all lying about their names. So they're all lying about who they actually are. Also died of old age like 120 years ago. So do they not have a leader right now? Plotted to infiltrate. And you became the leader. They're all from Ash named. Hmm. So why didn't they turn hostile to you? Because the second they ambushed me, I yielded. They're bandits. They're not like, bloodthirsty murder hobos like me. The army will just stand there forever now? Not quite forever. I mean, they'll probably stand there for a while. They may also move, but like, to me, this is definitely like an endgame thing. Also, let me check something. Okay, so that bug definitely happens when there's too many units on screen. Oh my god, you're speaking. Yield. Also, Pony, quit it. Why are you talking if you can't talk back? I'm not going to yield to you. That's the person I made to drop that. She's able to talk. She's just refusing to talk. Well, at least that answers that. Yield. I will fight no more, they say. How do I do this? Each having a pet? Yeah, who knows? Unchowder, what's up? Because I've definitely had more than that in an area. Thank you very much for the raid. Jack, can I get a round of beers for Unchowder and Raiders? Mods, if you're lurking, could I get a shout out for Unchowder, please? Does she have no ears? Wouldn't that be funny? Spread the rumor of blockaded orbs is harassment. It is terrifying. At least we can do that. Well, I'm just gonna let you live. Should I kill this overlord? I don't know. I'm in two minds. I think what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna see if I can get some more information out of our friend here. Although, actually, I'm going to leave the sound effects at half volume. So on the off chance that happens again, I'm not going to make all of you deaf a second time. There's just blood coming off of me. Frail Spearman. Alrighty, madam. You're wearing my socks. Look at that. Great listener. Do you have wisdom to share? Hopefully your friends can dissuade you from this foolishness. Sure. Reply to the greeting. It's such a joy to be with people. That seems like a lie. I wonder if he'll give me another quest. I have confidence in your abilities. Uh-huh. Sure. I don't. It's funny, because they don't consider this giant army to be a threat. Man, I should have screenshotted the name of that leader. Big grumpy kobold fortress, yeah. Kobold enthusiast. Let's ask about Oz realm shells, because that seems right, right? Let me double check the VOD. Who was running the barricaded orbs? Skimming through me, going through legends again. As of the one I'm supposed to kill. Yeah, but I need to figure out where he is. Well, actually, I'm supposed to stop them from being there. Let me just ask for directions to him then. I mean, that's probably easier. He's in Ash named the Stark Desert. Okay, so no, it is. They are in Ash. So that guy is in wherever Ash named is. Let's change the subject. Ask for directions to Ash named. It's half a day's travel to the northeast. You're off to reclaim a world gen fortress. Best of luck! You are, in fact, wearing the socks I gave you. Lovely. Just getting blood all over the floor. So, sites. Ash named. Oh, it's a monastery. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that means it's time. Why are you following me? Person. It's time to go beat up whoever's running the monastery, is what time it is. Why is there somebody following me? I must withdraw, they say. Okay, fine. Well, I guess then withdraw then. Quit following me. As they keep following me. I feel like I'm being stalked. I think this is it. There it is. So it's up, it's behind, it's the further up one. So up here. Sun's going down. Let's just sleep for 8 hours. Are there any structures in the cavern layers? Just dwarven fortresses and dwarven highways. Why are you in the cavern layers? Good luck is my response to that. Okay, hold on a second. Did I accidentally remove you from the bag? I appear to have lost. Okay, I'll just drink some unusual solution. Will make my life easier. And let's eat the Yeti heart. I'm sure that'll give me some strength. All right. It's amazing how much like I feel that games don't need sound effects until they have sound effects and then they stop working for some reason. Let's just wait until the sun's up so I can see better. Just going to take 3 ice out of here because I'm not sure where my bag went, but I lost my bag. And I'm going to put that ice into my flask. I'm going to heat the flask. Somebody may have stole it from us too. It's entirely possible. Jump. Or pull a lever. If you are in a mysterious dungeon, there's a lever that you can pull. Otherwise, you can just jump through them. If they're only 1 wide. They stole my whole backpack? Did they? Well, that's why they didn't fight with me. No, they didn't. Well, my backpack's still there. It's right there. But they certainly definitely seem to have stolen something from my horse. So supposedly, the leader of this gang is here. Man, if they stole my backpack, I'd be upset. So, apparently my horse has jumped. Okay, well, whatever. I'm having a hard time moving with clicking. True Farm. Let's read a book. Interact. Read. It's not very good. It's also authored by some goblin and concerns the hamlet of Anguish Village, which I think I made this joke earlier today. That sounds like a lovely place to live. Anguish Village. Okay, where's the other settlement? This way. Nobody there. Ah! Great listener. Nope. How about you? Nope. Oh, I see. Sorry. Wrong person. Say goodbye. You. Conversation with the leader. He is humorless and a brawler. I think I can probably turn the sounds back up. I am as Remshells. I could ask him to become a soldier. You know, that's almost more tempting. I'm going to give him a gift. I'm going to give him one of my figurines. Humble toy peddler. Still impatient with me. Let's ask him about his profession. I am leader. Of whomst? Hehan, Wheeled Master. It's lady. Wish they elaborated more. We've got beasts. Try to calm the listener. You're right, I need to relax, he says. It actually worked. Can I do it twice? Probably not gonna work twice. Sure you, I'm already calm, look at yourself. Oh, now he's impatient with me again, so that didn't work. Any idea of what I should ask him? Let's ask him about himself. Oh, actually, I know. Spread the rumor of their location. They say it's terrifying. Great listener again. Family. Let's go about the listener's family. I had an aunt named Mothek Painted Flang. In the early spring of 300, Mothek settled in Target Scaly. State that, I mean, that's kind of my backup plan, but it's good to see you. It's either that or I ask to become his soldier and then stab him, but because it's not like I can control his army or anything, but make a flattering remark. Spare me the compliments, he says. Investigator interrogates. Schemes and plots. Persuade. I do not scheme. No. What about plots? He flinches and says, I do not scheme. He's cracking. Let's try and calm him down first. You're right. I need to relax, he says. Not very strong-willed. Let's interrogate him again. Persuade. Appears to acquiesce. So he really isn't scheming. Yet he owns a very large militia group that is who's taken over. Flatter? I mean, I tried that. The horse leather shirt really makes the outfit, and he doesn't like the compliments. He's a straight-up honest criminal. Yeah, true. I could ask who his master or boss is, but I don't think that'll get very far. Yeah, basically it's like doesn't really have to. He's like not giving me any information. It's like, man. You know, should I tell him it should be stopped with violent force? Drid! Thanks for the raid, man. What's up? How's things? How's Diablo been treating you? Diablo 2, I think. Mods, can I get a shout out for Drid, please? Welcome, Raiders. Chat, can I also get a round of beers for the Raiders? Although Drid doesn't like beer, so get him an apple juice. Tell him a joke then. So for a little bit of a clarity's sake, for those coming in from the raid, we joined a lady who runs a town who has about 2,000 soldiers worth of bandits in her living room, or town square, should I say? A little bit more accurate. This guy, I think, owns that army. Like, literally, it takes 10 minutes to load the town when you walk into it. So I'm trying to figure out either how to get him to admit it or state that he's a member of that group. I mean, I could just join him, which would also be kind of funny. Actually, hold on a second. It was Kanu. I think that was the name of the... Ask about somebody. Kanu Calm Treasures. You don't know them. Well, that's one of your soldiers, dude. Rip. No, Wait, did it say Heihan is good for business? Yeah, it did. Good for business. Well, I mean, I work for Heihan at this point. Because I'm their hearth person. Actually, here's an idea. Let's ask about... Bring up your crime of robbery. Shut up, me. Also, Bean Poked is such a funny name for a place. Yeah, because all it gives me is it's terrifying. And fell from a tree and died. Yeah. I had a tree fall on a beast once and it killed it. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can say. So I guess I will just once again bring up the rumor. Say it will be stopped with violent force and stab him to death. Abandoned gang. Oh shit, we got more out of him actually. Abandoned gang calling itself the Barricaded Orbs, led by Azrael. Well, okay, has been harassing people over in Scourge Legend. I don't see the difference. People do as they want. He gave us something different. Must be stopped with violent force. He's just kind of like staring at me now. He's not he doesn't have many bodyguards. Friends are future enemies. I don't see the difference. People do what they want. Oh, he's arguing to me about friendship. So is he trying to say that I'm his friend? And thus, if I keep bugging him about this, we're going to become enemies? Also good for you, Undeath. Great victory for the dwarves, I say. They definitely forgot about that beast. I'm going to argue the value of friendship. Argue nuances of friendship. Be careful of your so-called friends. Or are you telling me to join you and turn on the lady that's good for business? So he's either saying, be careful of the friends that you trust. The lady that I became the hearth person of. Become my soldier. Can you ask about organizations or sites? I'm going to say once again, it must be stopped with violent force. This must be stopped by any means at our disposal. And he's not responding to it. That's me. I'm right here, he says. Now he's going back to arguing with me about friends. Change the subject. I don't think that like I can ask for about sites. I can just ask about the surrounding area, basically. I can ask about the local leader. Can comment on the natural surroundings. Ruler. Why don't you give me that option? Let's ask him to join me on adventures. My duty is here, is it though? I'll show you an adventure. Yeah. He's got a nephew who's the chief chef of the Bulbous Fellowship of Luring. Shutterbug, thanks for the gift. So do I kill him, chat? Yes or no? Do I kill him or join him? Do I ask to become his soldier or do I kill him? He doesn't seem to like me very much. I'm going to state my values. The nuances of loyalty. Consider your loyalties carefully. Adhere to them while they last. Abandon them when you must. You are thinking about this all wrong. You must never forget true loyalty. Repay in full. All right. In that case, let's wrestle. I'm gonna grab him. In the throat. Then I'm going to grab his sword, oh wow, he jumped away. Okay, I'm just gonna grab your dagger then. I've grabbed his dagger, his knife. I'm going to argue the nuances of loyalty. And then he says, I don't agree. You only maintain loyalties as long as something more important is not at stake. And then he runs away. Now I'm going to sprint. But I have his knife now. Oh my god. Is he going to get away? That would be fucking funny. Well, at least I got his tracks. And I'm outrunning him. Now he's slowing down. I'm killing him with his own weapon. I hate to break it to you, Exaltic. You're outvoted. Throw his knife at him. Hits him in the hand, chipping the bone through the rope reed glove. Whip him in the hand. Punch him. I don't even think this is going to rout that gang, but they'll probably just appoint a new leader. He's definitely a coward, though. Runs a massive gang and doesn't even follow them into battle. I'm still playing Baci Bellmouth, and I haven't died yet. Somehow. Somehow I haven't died yet. Like, it's kind of astonishing how I haven't died yet. Anyway. Time to get a little grim. Taking my figurine back. Take his skull, put it into my backpack. He was running like Forrest Gump, kinda. Also was kinda broke. Well, carve his bone into a figurine? I wonder if I can do that. No, I can. Let's make an amulet. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, I see, never mind. My hands are full. Amulet. Yeah, I can't use his bones. I'm going to wait an hour until my horse shows up. Horse? Horse? No! You fuck. Why would you do this to me? My pony left me. To be fair, I would too. Horse now glue? What do you mean? And they're just sitting here chatting. Put my weapons away. And I greet the abbot. It's good to see you. The servant of Kubar greets you. Continue the conversation. Rumor. Ask you about their presence, and you say it's terrifying. I said that must be stopped with violent force. Change the subject. In which I slew a guinea hen, yeah. And I inform them that I slayed him. And she says, he was slain. It is inevitable, and then says it is terrifying. Malicious outlaws have brought terror to our doorsteps. Okay, so, wait, what? They have a camp in Talk Supper somewhere in the Hill of Blowing. I think I know where that camp is, but... Ask about troubles. World is safer when large creatures are brought to justice. Okay, I don't care about giant creatures, so... Let's just ask for directions to that real quick, and then leave. How's my adventure... Chad, how's my adventure progressed today in 10 hours? Oh, I can absolutely get a quest from him. I don't want it, though. I'm just kind of mad that my horse vacated the premises. The raspberry bushes are flowering. They weren't flowering at the start. Let's just cross this. Ads are incoming. When the ads start, I will pause the game. Just looking around for lettuce. That's why you should never trust a horse, chat. They will abandon you and run away with all your stuff. So you got to see the boring stuff. B-Lug, you've missed all the exciting stuff. Things have gotten kind of nutty. Oh, well, there's more horses. I'm just gonna make my life easy. Welp. It's gonna run away and I'm never gonna see it again. See you, horsey. I was thinking I'd butcher it and eat it, but oh shit, there's lettuce. Yeah. These lettuces are bolting. They're going to seed. Which means their season's almost done. I mean, we are all the way up to the 24th of Slate. It's been like 20 days or so. All right. It does for certain types of factions. Humans, it doesn't, though. Some creatures have different ethics that allow them to eat humans. I don't really want to do that anyway. I already butchered him. I'm gonna bypass the greeting, and I'm in an ad break, so I will wait until the ads are done. I mean, you can do that. You could absolutely do that. Hope I'm hydrating? Yeah, I'm hydrating. Had almost a liter of water. Give report pertaining to your service as a hearth person. Can you make a tooth necklace? Not unless you're a goblin. At least I think you can if you're a goblin. Man, 1,500 up. I don't go on the Dwarf Fortress subreddit very often, but 1,500 upvotes on the launch trailer for Adventure Mode. That's kind of a lot. Dang, dude. That's a lot. Okay, so let's give a report. The enemy will be driven off, I say. Well, okay, that's not really what I meant, but okay, well, I'll bring up a specific rumor or incident then. In which I attacked the horse. You don't worry about it. Well, now she knows that. So, guess what I can do? Here's an idea. Wait until nighttime rolls around and then sneak in and see if they sleep. I don't know if they do because they're bandits, but if they do, it could be useful. So I ignored it because I want the subject to change. So that's why I said I'm going to ignore, or just said nothing and didn't respond to the statement, is because I want that conversation to go away. Sarge Bread, if you would like to continue that conversation with Krosky, please take it into DMs. Can I get a round of beers so I don't need to read about this anymore? Let's see if they sleep. Exactly what Bone Dolphin said. I'm only going to have to strangle like 250 people. Probably more. Oh, my water is currently ice. And I need more water. Although I'm sure this water is currently ice too. Yes. Right, in that case then, magic potions it is. It's a full moon. Oh my god. What are the odds that, like, one of them is a were creature? What do you mean fire can move? Because wouldn't that be funny if I go back there and they're just, like, half dead? I doubt it, but my god, that would be hysterical. Animation? Yeah. It's not the only thing with animations. This should be fine. That would present several new problems. It might also route the army. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can sneak in there. And if it's an even remotely reasonable thing, the game is loading. If it's an even remotely reasonable thing to be able to fight them and pick them off at night, we could do that. Otherwise, I literally need to build an army.
Thanks for being a fantastic contributor to the DF community, and all-around good person.
Thanks for saying nice things. Appreciate you. Chat, can I get a round of beers? Prime sub for a second month. Also 10 hours, hot damn. We're truly going from 0 to hero. In before, instead of like... You know, there's like a weird part of me right now. It's like, wait, I could go to Winter Throne and recruit a bunch of vampires and use them. But then I'm like, no, they'd kill me. They'd eat me in my sleep. Peculiar. Seriously peculiar. Also, I've never heard this particular combination of two songs at once before. This is a new one to me. It almost works, even though they're slightly off time. Anything eventful to report? There is an army of like 1,000 bandits in a town. And I've been told by the lady who runs the town to kill them all. But there's like 1,000 of them. Don't be so delicious. Well, rip me, I suppose. Yeah. It's interesting to me, Alocat, that people are noticing this time. Because I did this once before, during the summer, Oh shit, I just got offered key for a game I really want. I got offered a key for Lonely Mountain Snow Riders. I like snowboarding games. Currently, I'm just waiting for the town to load. It's trying really hard. It took like 10 minutes last time. At least we'll find the guy who wanted the Yeti dead. Yeah. Maybe kill everybody but that guy. You know, if it was 1,000 bandits and they were all sleeping, I would be legendary in every single combat skill by the time I was done with this. Actually, how many bandits actually were in this town? I would really like to know. Like, this army... Okay, so you guys have seen the... some of you have probably seen the video on Gore Tusk, right? The cult video that I did. You know how big the enemy armies attacking me there were? They were like the size of this. Because I removed the cap. So I was getting attacked by like 1,000 soldiers per siege. That's literally what this is like. It's also a lifetime supply of equipment. Yeah, and if I strangle them, then I can get them. I can get it for free. But if I aggro them, then I'm just fucking dead. I'm a pincushion in every way, shape, or form. Rip your CPU? It's fine. Dwarf Fortress is just slow to load things. Like, it's not actually... Like, I always have a little thingy showing my CPU usage. My CPU ain't overheating. It's perfectly normal temps. And it's using about 30% of its capable usage right now. I think OBS is using more of it than Dwarf Fort. So, I mean, I am streaming to 2 platforms, so that isn't helping. It never uses more than 10% of my RAM. SSD is fine. Like, Dwarf Fortress, the reason so many people are irritated about its performance isn't that it will overheat and kill your computer. It doesn't. But it just doesn't use the whole computer. People get annoyed by that. But that's the case for, like, most software. So... yeah, exactly. It's because it's linearly loading in every single item and every single thing individually. You have hard disks for games? I don't have a hard disk in my computer. I have SSDs and NVMe drives. Let's dance while you're waiting. Go nuts. Dance away. Ah! Oh! Okay, it's fine. Reloaded. I did just kill their leader, though. So... multi-threading is on. There is multi-threading. It's right there. But, just pro tip. No on the multi-threading. He stops and pays attention to me. Why are you traveling? I'm on an important mission. What's your profession? I am a soldier. You know, let's do this. Interrogate. Who's in charge? I serve no one. Huh? Ask about the local ruler. The League of Revealing rules this place. He and his lady. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to change the subject and then go to ask about somebody. How's realm shells? Maybe this is a different army. I doubt it. Or just some different soldier. Join me on adventures. Sorry, my duty's here. Okay, fine, bye. How about you? Interrogate. Who's in charge? Is he a chosen? I don't think chosens exist in the world outside of the player. At least not yet. Join me. Your duty is here. Then who the fuck is this gigantic army then? Or are they all leaving? Wouldn't it be fucking dope if they were just leaving? Uh-oh. Well, found them. Kind of almost looks like it, though. Certainly a lot more than moving than before. Well, I never could get them to respond to that question before when I would ask. At least I don't... Or like they would refuse to answer it. But they're also not like all moving, just some of them are. I've also never heard this song before. Frail Lasher? Yeah, I've never heard this song before. Stops and pays his name's the Istral Key Bunch. It's a bunch of keys. Ask how they're feeling. I've been well. Ask about somebody. So none of these people know that guy. What do you mean now I can become a murder hobo? If I attack these guys, they'll all gang up on me. Boo, no werebeast? Well. What song is this? Well, there's one of the hammermen I spoke with before. Yeah, I mean, they are moving. Uh-oh, I'm scared the audio's gonna break again. Did he give a fake name? No, we got it from Legends. Yeah, but it's got a different echo effect that I'm used to. So it sounds very different. It's like a variation on Strike the Earth. Hmm. Yeah, no, it is the Embark song, but it's not Strike the Earth Again. Because Strike the Earth Again sounds different. But anyway, whatever. But none of them have any identifiers. Like, if they were wearing gear with identifying features, then I'd have more of a suspicion, but they don't. This is wild, man. I also keep seeing the word lasher and thinking it says leader. Sounds like Strike the Earth on mushrooms. That's just normal Strike the Earth then. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, game crashed. Kind of amazed that that didn't happen in that area at all. Well, too many things, yeah, probably. You know, I'll be completely honest with you, Sparktrog, I haven't looked at the compass at all. I'll be completely blunt with you, I haven't. But it also doesn't seem to be pinned via here. If the army's moving on the map? No, doesn't appear to be. So I need to route them. I mean, I could kill this person. Oh, I found a camp. Oh, you're sleeping. What's in your inventory? Just a bunch of coins. Don't know who that is. I'm not going to kill them. Is that your new horse? It should be. Thing is, it could be either of these as well, but man, I don't know. Chat, I've been streaming for 10.5 hours. I'm hungry. I should eat something that's real food. I haven't eaten anything but not real food today. So I think we're going to figure out this mystery tomorrow. I mean, we're only just getting started after all.
Cheese for everyone!
So, if you want to see more adventures like this, I will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific here on Twitch. 10 a.m. Pacific on YouTube. There's too many songs playing at once. My brain can't handle it. So don't run off. We're going to go raid somebody who's playing dwarfs today. YouTube chat. Is there a mega beast nearby I can bring to them? Nearby? Maybe. That'd be interesting. So what happens if I turn off the music? There we go. So YouTube chat, I'm shutting you guys down now. If you guys want to come raid somebody here on Twitch, pop over onto the Twitch stream. Don't forget to watch my tutorial 15 times so you learn everything perfectly. And jokes aside, though, thanks for tuning in today. It's been a lovely, adventure mode launch party. It's been a lovely launch stream. Hopefully the crowds stick around for a little bit and we get to explore adventure mode over the weekend, because I'm going to stream tomorrow on Friday, and then I'm going to stream on Saturday, and then I'm going to stream on Sunday. And if people are still hanging out, we'll stream again on Monday. Because Tuesday I have to go officially buy the apartment. And then after that, I just scream, because beyond that point, beyond that point, I have to move. basically. But